Hey guys, it's Shelby. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we have to talk about Gabbie Hanna and Jessismiles, girl, because Jessismiles came for Gabbie Hanna with the truth, and we need to talk about it. If you aren't caught up on the tea, then Jessismiles released an hour-long video about Gabbie Hanna responding to the allegations that Gabbie Hanna said that Jessismiles is her abuser, and it's such a mess and so much drama. So we have to talk about it. So if you're interested in watching and hearing about that more, then make sure that you keep on watching.
You have to be your biggest fan. And when things are really tough and they're really rough and nothing's working, but there's something inside of you that says...
Okay guys, so if you're not caught up on the drama, Gabbie Hanna has, you know about the series by now. I'm pretty sure you know about the series. And, well, basically in one of her last episodes, she told Jessismiles, or accused Jessismiles of being her abuser. And it's the biggest crock of shit I've ever heard in my life, but that's what happened. And Jessismiles, if you don't know who Jessismiles is, Jessismiles used to be Gabbie's best friend, and then Jessismiles and them and Gabbie stop being friends or whatever, because apparently, well, it hasn't kind of proven at this point, but apparently, allegedly, Gabbie Hanna, defended Jessismiles' R-word, like the person who essayed her. It's so crazy. Here's what I have to say. So Gabbie Hanna really needs, some serious help. She is so, it's scary, the reality that she lives in, you guys. She really doesn't get... she really has, the biggest victim mentality that I've ever seen in my entire life. She really, truly does think that she is the victim in all of these situations that she's talking about. She's not living in the reality that you and I are living in watching this video. It's really scary. And I feel so bad for Jessi. Because, she has been forced to relive and to have to think about this super traumatic experience that she went through with Curtis Lepore over and over and over and over again because of Gabbie Hanna. She's having to deal with Gabbie denouncing it, saying that it never happened or that she didn't believe Jessi. Imagine someone, you getting essayed, right? Well, maybe don't imagine that part, but imagine that happening to you. And then someone you used to be friends with saying it, questioning it, saying that it never happened. That same person then making that entire drama, that entire situation about them by picking and trying to find anything and anything you've ever said that could even remotely be about them and making it about them. By them literally making 2 episodes in this horrible 13-part series about you and just swearing up and down that you're the reason that they are feeling so depressed, they feel attacked, you're sending your fans after them, all of this stuff, when it really honestly is the complete opposite and backwards. Now, I'm sure that Jessismiles did have some fans that were saying some things to Gabbie Hanna, because frankly, the things that Gabbie Hanna has done and said about Jessismiles is, it's completely a crock of shit. And it's so bad, and I feel so bad for Jessi. I really do. She should not have to be reliving this trauma online like she is. Because I'm sure that all she wants to do is move on and never think about Curtis Lepore again and never think about that entire situation that happened to her again. Speaking as someone who has been assaulted, you don't want to think about it. You don't want to relive it all the time. And if I had somebody that was literally just bringing my name and the situation that happened to me into their drama, into their pathetic excuse for some series to get them some stupid attention for music they're about to drop, I literally would explode with anger. And I don't it would not be pretty. It really wouldn't be pretty. And Jessismiles is a saint for the way that she's handling the situation. Daniel Prade is a saint for the way he handled the situation. Joey Graceffa is a saint for the way he handled the situation. All of these people are much bigger people than me, honey, because I would be going off on that girl. This is a situation where I know that I say, no one can cancel you but you. No one can cancel you but yourself, and, you'll stay relevant or whatever, but I don't know. I really do think Jessismiles just ended Gabbie Hanna's career. I really do. Because that video, oh my God, guys, if you haven't watched that video, I highly recommend you go and watch it. Support Jessi. You know, this is so horrible thing she's had to go through and to relive all these situations. And I highly encourage you to watch Jessi's video. It is an hour long. You can probably watch it on 1.25 speed if you want to, or something like that, and still be able to completely understand her points in it. It is a great video, and she really does, she gets emotional in it and she gets upset, but she provides you facts. She says her side of the story, which I think is, at this point, I think we need to hear her side of the story, because someone is just coming after her and attacking her with blatant lies about stuff, and she deserves a chance to defend herself, right? And the thing about Gabbie Hanna and this entire series that's really, really just kind of sad, and like I worry for her, is that none of the stuff she's saying in any of these videos is at all what happened, based on the receipts and the facts that we've been provided by the people that come back against her allegations against them. And, you know, that's a little scary, because it makes me question, you know, Gabbie Hanna's, like, actual mental state, right? Like, she truly, truly believes these things that she's saying to be true, you know? And it's not a safe thing for her to be on the internet perpetuating the kind of things that she's doing. She is the most manipulative, narcissistic monster of a person I have ever seen on the internet, you guys. And she really does not need to be on the internet with that. Now, there are a bunch of people on the internet saying that YouTube needs to deplatform her. And that's where I get kind of like I'm strongly in favor of Gabbie Hanna stopping, and I do think that she is the most narcissistic, manipulative person that I've seen on the internet, like, ever, probably. But I don't know if it's YouTube's place to step in and deplatform her, and I'll tell you why. Gabbie Hanna may have committed the crime of slander, okay? She may have done that. That could be a thing that she's done. But aside from slander, I can't think of any crime she's committed to have her platform demonetized or taken off the platform, okay? I know that YouTube did that with James Charles, YouTube did that with Shane Dawson, and I get it. If I can be completely honest, James Charles, I understood him being demonetized and all of that because he admitted to these allegations against him in a YouTube video, okay? Gabbie Hanna has not committed any crimes except for possibly slander on her YouTube channel. And we do live in a country, in America, where we do have the freedom of speech. And we do, even though sometimes it might not be like the truth or whatever, we do have a right to saying how we feel about the situation. And the thing with Gabbie Hanna is I truly do think that she thinks that this is a situation. I truly do believe that she thinks that this is reality. The things that she's telling us in her videos, I don't know she'd go through all of this and put in literally this much effort to troll us, and if she doesn't really see this as her reality, right? And I think that's a mental health issue at this point. So I don't think that maybe slander would even be something that could be held against her at this point, because I do really think that there's something going on up here that's a mental issue, and that's going to be the reason that they said that she did it, and that she's not going to be held liable or any of that, right? But I think that the public, if I were just like a random viewer on the internet, I didn't create content for YouTube, if I was just like you guys watching my channel, then I don't know if I would continue to give her any views. I think that at that point it comes down to the public to make their decision about if they're going to provide her a way to make income off of these things that she's doing, because she needs help. I think that a much smarter way to go about it, if I was a consumer, and what I probably would do, is I would let the drama channels, the tea channels, the commentary channels, whatever you want to call us, I would let us watch the videos, us go through it, and then we report on our findings. And I know that some people lean one way and some people lean the other, and some people you can trust and some people you can't trust, and all of that. But I think, in my opinion, if you want to keep up with this news, that it would be a much better way to find out about it and to keep track of it, instead of supporting her lies and putting money in her pocket for all the lies she's telling on people. I think that watching 3 10-minute commentary videos or drama videos different perspectives in each one from different creators about the whole thing is a much better use of the power you have as a viewer than putting money into her pocket for acting this way. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on here. I encourage you guys, stop watching Gabbie Hannas. Stop fueling this fire. If you want to learn about it, I understand. If you want to learn about what's going on, you want to hear about it, you want to hear the tea, even though this is not tea. This is like literally like poking the bear at somebody who has been traumatized and suffering from abuse and never wants to go through this again. That is not drama or tea, but if you want to hear about it, let us watch it, let us go through it, and let us process it and give the news back to you. And don't give this woman any of your views, which equals money to her. And if you're a Gabbie stan and you're here, hi, welcome. Be sure to leave a dislike and a hate comment before you leave, because that truly is how I feel about it. It is 4th of July, and I was thinking about doing like a 4th of July look. I'm going to be using 2 palettes to create my look today. The first one is going to be the Festival palette by Juvia's Place and the Life's a Drag Facelift palette by Lunar Beauty. And you know, it's just, I mean, I always say no one can cancel you but yourself, but I really do kind of think that Jessi just canceled Gabbie Hannas with this video. And I really do think that Gabbie owes Jessi an apology for all of this. I mean, it's just, let this woman live her life. She's pregnant. She doesn't need to be dealing with all of this stress. That's the thing with me, is stop making it about you. This woman suffered like assault. Stop making it about you. Not everything is about you. I truly think that Gabbie needs to sit down with a professional, and I don't think that Gabbie is living in the same reality that you and I are right here. I'm telling you, it's a mental health thing, and she needs help. And I say that with, you know, honest concern that she gets the help that she needs. This is not the truth. What she thinks is reality, and that's dangerous. It's really, really dangerous. And someone like that does not need to be spreading that kind of misinformation online when it involves people and the things and the traumatic events that they go through in their life. You know, in Jessi's video, she said she didn't want to pursue legal action with Gabbie, but if she did, she'd have like such a good case against her. She would have such a good case against her, and she probably would win. I don't know when Gabbie will stop unless something like that happens. You know, I just don't see her stopping. So maybe that's what Jessi does need to do. I'm just packing this Juvia's Place shade Yuli on the lid right here just to make it like a white shimmery pop or whatever. Sorry if you can hear fireworks going off in the background. Yes, it is 4th of July, and this is what I'm doing as opposed to being out celebrating and popping fireworks with people. So, hello, welcome to my live. Thank you guys so much to all the people who came to the live stream last night. I had such a fun time, you guys. I went live for the first time on my channel last night, and it was truly, truly such a fun experience. Thank you to everybody who came out, and I had so much fun with it that I think I'm going to be doing these like once a week. I'm thinking Wednesdays, and then I'm going to be doing that at a more reasonable hour than I did last night. I just did mine like very randomly last night because I was feeling feisty and adventurous. I'll give you more details on that once I figure it out, but yeah, stay tuned for that because it was so much fun. I definitely want to do it again. But yeah, I just truly feel sorry for Jessi, and I hope that this ends for her soon. Unfortunately, I do think Gabbie is going to respond. Let me know, do you think Gabbie's going to respond to all this? Let me know in the comments down below. What did you think about Jessi's video? Okay guys, I'm gonna pop on lips, lashes, liner, and I will be back in a flash. Okay, and we're back, and this is the finished 4th of July glam look. I hope you guys liked it. I went ahead and threw on I put it back, but it's a Jeffree Star velour liquid lip in the shade Heart Rate, topped with the e.l.f. Cosmetics Retro Gloss on top. And then I threw on my Lunar Beauty lashes in the style Luna. And yeah, so I think that's all I did. Oh, and then some of my SoFX Revolution highlighter palette just because it was sitting right here. So, but yeah, anyway, my thoughts on Gabbie. My hair is still a little wet, you guys. So Sorry, I think it's dried as I've been filming this, but it's still a little wet, so sorry about that. My thoughts on this whole Gabbie thing is I think that she is extremely manipulative and narcissistic, and I don't think that she's living in the current reality that we are, but I think that that stems from mental health issues, and I think that she needs to seek serious help for those, and I do not think she needs to be posting onto her YouTube channel until she can resolve some of the issues that she has. That's my opinion on that, point blank, period. But yeah, anyway, if you liked today's video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. Don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified of all of my future videos when they do post. And you can follow me on all of my social media at Beauty by ShelbyE. That's ShelBye, Beauty by Shelby, and I'll leave that right up there on the screen for you so you can see it. If you're liking the Beauty by Shelby vibes and want to see more, then YouTube should be suggesting a couple videos down here for you to choose from, so I'd love it if you did that. But if you're just here to catch up on the latest Gabbie Hanna drama and what a train wreck it is, and that's totally cool too, girl. Appreciate your view. Love you so. Thank you so much for watching today's video, you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
You have to be your biggest fan. And when things are really tough and they're really rough and nothing's working, but there's something inside of you that says,